Saxena, for sharing that. Please stay with us as we come back to you all for our next discussion. Now we move on. In Mali, former Prime Minister Moussa has been detained and charged over a social media post criticizing military rule. Mara is among the few voices publicly opposing the military government's decision to dissolve political parties and extend its rule without elections. Led by Colonel Assimi Goïta, Mali's junta recently secured a 5-year term, which can be renewed indefinitely. Mara's post expressed support for jailed government critics. He was later barred from attending a peace conference abroad. He now faces charges of spreading false information and undermining the state. His trial is set for September 29th. This comes as Mali battles rising insecurity. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Dr. Vipul Saxena. He's a geopolitical expert. Thank you, Dr. Vipul, for staying with us. Now, why was he targeted? Was he accused of anything other than his recent post on X?
Yeah, so I think with the action which has been taken against this ex-Prime Minister, I think this is something to withdraw or I would say put an embargo on freedom of speech by the government, being a political opponent. I think that's not fair. That is against the Geneva Convention, where freedom of speech has been made one of the topmost or key human rights. And yes, if somebody is there are clauses in that if somebody is trying to incite violence or incite some kind of religious rivalry, I think those are the cases where government has some riders over freedom of speech. But as long as it is just criticizing a government or criticizing the government's actions or policies, this does not come under any kind of crime, which can be really dealt with with this kind of action which Mali government has taken. So I think Mali government is going too far from the basic humanity laws or human rights laws, which need to be re-looked into. Otherwise, they will definitely face some kind of internal unrest if they continue with this kind of treatment to the people, especially of the stature of ex-Prime Minister.
Yes, indeed. And thank you very much, Dr. Vipul Saxena, for joining us and sharing your insight as a geopolitical expert. Well, that's all we have time for. We will continue to